Hello everybody and welcome back to another video from Buckeye Mike. How we doing out there tonight? I hope everyone's doing great. And I know I'm cutting it really close, so the views on this one may be kind of iffy, but this video is the WrestleMania 39 predictions video. So that being said, let's jump into it with tonight being night one. I don't know if this is the complete order of the card, but this is the card for tonight. We got U.S. Championship, John Cena versus Austin Theory. Even though I have a feeling that they're going to make Theory win this match to show his dominance and strength and the fact that Cena is a part-timer, I do think they're going to have Theory win, but my personal pick is going to be John Cena in this one. Logan Paul versus Seth freaking Rollins is the next match listed. Logan Paul is the celebrity in this match against Seth Rollins. Even though I personally would like to see Seth win, I do believe that the winner in this one will be Logan Paul. Seth Rollins makes sense after all that Logan's screwed up for Seth, so that would make sense to have Seth win, but I think to start their trilogy, if it's a trilogy, and I do think it will be, I think they will have Logan Paul win. The next bout is the Women's Showcase match. You got Trish, Lita, and Becky against Damage Control. Damage Control is your heels here, so I think they're going to go with the faces slash Hall of Famer and the dominant one, the man. So my pick for that one is going to be Trish, Lita, and Becky. Then you have the 6-team, or the men's showcase, I think it is. Anyway, it's Braun and Ricochet versus Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders. And as much as I love the Street Profits, I do think they're going to give this one to Braun and Ricochet. Next up is the second biggest singles match, the biggest non-title singles match of night one. The Hall of Famer, Mr. 619, Rey Mysterio against Dominic Mysterio. In this one, I think this would be a good one, an interesting one. I could see interference from Finn and Dom's group here. Possibly not, since Rhea has a match tonight as well. But I do think they're willing to take the loss here to gain a win with a title following this match. I think Rey Mysterio will win here. And the SmackDown Women's title, I do believe, as much as I don't like Charlotte, but would prefer her to win. The next match listed is Charlotte versus Rhea Ripley. So I do think Rhea will win that match, with Finn's group taking the L in the Dom match. So Rhea Ripley will become your new your new SmackDown Women's Champion. And to close out night one, we couldn't have it any better. This is gonna tell you the tide of what happens tomorrow night in the main event with the Bloodline. You've got the undisputed tag titles on the line tonight between the champions, the Usos, and KO and Sami Zayn. The way this needs to go down and happen is Sami Zayn and KO need to win this match, because you are looking at the beginning of the end and destruction of the Bloodline. We're all done, and over with this freaking bloodline story, okay? Sami Zayn was supposed to go in, destroy it from the inside. Guess what? He did, but didn't. So now we need KO and Sami to win tonight for the destruction to begin to happen. All right, now we're looking at tomorrow, April 2nd. 4-2, baby. 4-2. April 2nd. IC title at WrestleMania. Gunther, Sheamus, Drew McIntyre. I think Drew McIntyre is going to be the winner. I do believe either way, Gunther is going to lose because both Sheamus and McIntyre are one win away for this belt to becoming a Grand Slam champion. If you have either one win, okay, it's a good way to build a trilogy between the two of them. Again. But I do believe McIntyre will be the one to take the win here. The next one up is the big singles match that doesn't include a title for night 2. Edge versus the Demon Finn Balor. And I do believe they're bringing back the old Edge. The character of Edge when he first started. From the Brute, to go against the Demon. As much as I love the Demon, there may be some shenanigans here and it may cause Finn to win. But my personal pick is going to be Edge. I'm going to take Edge in this matchup to win this match. Now we get around to the Women's Showcase. That one from the night before, aka tonight, was just a 6-woman tag match. That's what it was. In the Women's Showcase, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Natalya and Shotzi versus Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. One group in that entire lineup is the most dominant group in WWE women's history. I'm going to go with the favorites here. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. That's my pick. And next you've got the Raw Women's title. Bianca Belair versus Asuka. As much as they are most likely going to give Asuka the win here, I'm actually going to go with Bianca Belair. That leads us to the next match. Being Brock Lesnar versus Omos. As much as I clearly believe Omos will win, I'm going to go with the safe pick here, and I'm going to go Brock Lesnar, because Brock Lesnar is a whole different guy when it's time to show up. Now, it's time for the main event. It's the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. Got this whole big story about Cody Rhodes wanting to complete his story. That's the whole storyline. You got this whole storyline about Cody Rhodes wanting to complete his story. You got the storyline with the bloodline, Roman Reigns, power going to his head. Acknowledge me, blah, blah, blah. I see this as the time for this to end. Let's go. Cody Rhodes is going to win the main event at WrestleMania. And now the bloodline is completely destroyed from within. They are titleless. Let's move on WWE from the Bloodline. That being said, I know this one was a little goofy, not as organized as Elimination Chambers picks were, but I needed to get this puppy out to try and catch some views and subs. That being said, if you like the video, we're more organized usually. I'm going to keep track from now on, and I will give you my picks at a better time from now on. That being said, like the video, comment down below in the chat. Hit the sub button, please, as we're on our march to 100 subscribers. And I'll see you in the next video, whenever that may be.